When we had last left the Nameless One, well, their adventures in the clerk's ward continued, with them getting a curse removed from Reekwind, who actually didn't live in the clerk's ward, but they were able to speak with Jumble Murderverse. Murder words? Jumble, some sort of weird freak of a guy. And they also talked to some more people at the lecturer's hall inside of the Civic Fest Hall, and were finally able to unlock the training of Kisai. And across the road at the brothel, did they finally also solve the issue of Echo's missing voice. They applied a fiendish tongue, and after the tongue was a little bit less than what they had wanted, they applied some Deva tears, which got her all fixed up and ready to talk. And they also found out that none other than this person, Kasai Cerise, happened to be a descendant of Ravel Puzzleswell? Something like that. Anyway, they were going to talk to him next. This is Planescape Torment, Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. Let's unpause that, do a quick save just for posterity's sake, and speak with you. Kasai Cerise smiles warmly as you draw near her, pushing a wavy lock of her hair from her bright crimson eyes. Well, greetings once again. Something I can do for you, Kasai, are you Ravel's daughter? Kasai suddenly bares her teeth, her eyes narrowing to slits of blazing crimson. What? Where'd you hear of such a thing? Just a rumor, that's all. Echo told me.
Updated my journal.
Ridiculous. I think I'd know if that wicked hag was my own mother. Now stop bothering me about it. Who is your mother, then? So who is your mother? I don't know, all right. My father raised me. I never knew her. But do I look like a night hag to you? Well, there is the skin and the eyes and maybe the teeth, too. No, of course not. I don't know. Do night hags look like you? I don't know what their eyes and teeth are like. We've definitely heard them as having like a grayish complexion. Okay. Well, there is the skin and the eyes, and maybe the teeth too. Kasai Cerise glares at you, her eyes blazing. Perhaps we'll speak later, but I'm no longer in the mood. Farewell. Farewell? Okay, well, that didn't go well. Should we try speaking with, what was their name? Nenny? Again? About the missing items? Oh, geez, where is Nenny? Maybe in one of the other rooms now? No. Up here. Oh, there's Nenny. Well met, good sir. I'm Nenny. And how are you this fine day? Oh, we've met before. Nenny giggles and smiles gleefully at you. I'm sorry. I knew you looked familiar, though. That's right, Nenny. I had some questions. Okay. I heard that Kasai Cerise is Ravel's daughter. Is that true?
Updated my journal.
Beats me. Sorry. Maybe you could ask Juliet. She and Kasai used to be really good friends. Then Juliet met Montague, and now they don't talk so much. Okay, I had another question, Nenny. Kimashi said someone's been taking things from her room, too. Have you seen anything odd?
Updated my journal.
Oh. Nenny's eyes suddenly go wide. Oh, that's right. You know, once I saw a man sneaking out of Kimashi's room while she was out talking to a patron. I watched the front doors all day, but he never, ever left. Isn't that odd? I don't think he could have made it out a window, and so I never figured out where he went. And then I totally forgot about it. Weird, huh? Okay, yeah, I had another question. Please ask, she smiles giddily. Okay. Never mind, farewell. It's probably the fucking armoire dude, Louis or Lewis. Very well, let's go over here. Okay. Oh, should I talk to Juliet as well real quick? Yeah, let me do that. Hello, Juliet. Juliet looks to you hopefully. Well, anything yet? Oh, right, yeah, because we sent in the fake love letters and got the affair faked. Yes, in fact, he was heartbroken and has decided to leave you for your new love. Leave you to your new love.
Updated my journal.
10,000 XP. Juliet looks shocked and seconds later begins to whimper and cry pitifully. I had some questions, Juliet. It's a shame it turned out this way. I'll come back another time, Juliet. Farewell. I'll come back another time. Okay, anything else? Juliet looks the worst you've ever seen her. Her face is haggard and pale, with black rings beneath her bloodshot eyes. She offers you a faltering smile, as if trying to present a pleasant front. I have some questions, Juliet. Juliet rolls her eyes. Oh, go on, if thou must. I heard that Kasaisari is Ravel's daughter. Is that true?
My journal.
Ravel. I thought I might have heard that name before. I know not the truth of it, but I have heard such a rumor. Thou may wish to speak with Kimashi Addertongue? That's very same question. They're half-sisters, thou see. Are they? Interesting, I had another question. I see, that's all I wish to know. Farewell, Juliet. Okay, and then let's check out the armoire. This is Louis, the talking armoire. I had some questions, Louis. Yes? Okay. Nenny told me she saw a man leaving Kimashi Addertongue's room. I think that was you, Louis. You think? Think? How could you be so alarmingly rude, so ludicrously presumptuous, as to spout forth such an accusation without being absolutely certain of your charges? How dare you? Impertinent brassy cur, why I ought to— As Louis rails and curses, his drawers open and close. You notice a small bundle of crimson cloth tucked alongside some clothes. The repeated opening and closing of the armoire drawers make it difficult to grab, however. Make a try for it. Wait for an opportunity to grab it. I'm gonna wait for an opportunity. I don't have enough decks. You stand poised at the edge of the armoire. It keeps gabbing on, but it never seems to stay open long enough for you to grab the cloth. All right, try and snap your hand in while the drawer is open. You simply cannot move your hand quickly enough to snatch the crimson cloth from within Louis. The most you could accomplish would be getting your fingers crushed. Give me that crimson cloth. Pull open the drawer to get the cloth. I'll ask, and then otherwise I'm going to pull it open. Give me that crimson cloth. Shan't, won't, never. All right, I'm pulling it open. Strength check, baby. Stop! Stop, I say! Watch the handles! Don't scratch the finish! Damn you, you prying filth! The armoire puts up a valiant effort, but you finally pull the drawer open and yank the cloth, a translucent crimson veil from within. Tucking it away, you notice that it is perfumed with a light, exotic, and most pleasant fragrance. Gained item. Damn it, you rogue, blackguard, scoundrel! You give that back this instant! That's not yours! That is an exceedingly personal garment that belongs to a lady of this establishment, and they would not appreciate you fondling their private things. Oh, but it's all right for you, you wooden pervert. I'm not doing anything so criminal and malicious as you are. I'm merely soaking in sensations necessary to my growth as an individual. Yes, yes. Farewell, Louis.
Done.
Okay, over here. And then let's go chat with you, Kamashi. Oh, it's you again. Just can't get enough of me, huh? I had some questions. She looks annoyed. Fine, whatever. Ask. Okay. Actually, hang on. Farewell. Let me look at this. Scented veil. This is a beautiful perfumed crimson veil. Whatever textile it's made of is so light and gauzy that it's like a sheaf of pure, brilliant color rather than an object of dyed cloth. More remarkable than the veil's appearance, though, is its scent. Doubtlessly one of the most intensely exotic and arousing aromas we've ever had the pleasure of inhaling. Okay. Got some questions. Let's see. I heard that you're Kasai Cerise's half-sister. Is that true? Yes, I'm related to that chubby, mewling, hook-nosed daydreamer. Same father, different mothers, so I was hoping you could help me find out if Kasai is really Ravel's daughter.
Updated my journal.
Kamashi frowns at you. Normally I'd loathe to help you like this, but I've a feeling it'd upset that flirting, preemie, doxy good and well. Tell her to ask our father. A powerful Cambion, so she ought to be able to call him right then and there. That'll get you your answer. Cambion? Yes, Cambion. Kamashi rolls her eyes. Didn't hear me the first time? Ears all stopped up with the last of your brains running out of them? I'm asking what one is. My, you're clueless. She shakes her head sadly, tutting all the while. A half-fiend, Burke. Sort of like you. But you're half dung, I think. You smell it, at any rate. Better than half you, Kamashi. You wish you were half Kamashi, sod. Even if you ended up with a goat's bum on your shoulders, it'd be better than that scarred-up face of yours. I don't have time to get into this. Farewell.
All right.
Okay, before we do that, let's go over to, was it Marissa? About the veil? Okay, is she still back here as well? Okay, yep, Marissa. Marissa's cold, cruel voice hisses from out of the darkness. It returns. You have a reason for coming this time, I trust. Or just more of your pointless questions. Actually, I brought your Crimson Veil. 25k. Then would you please hand it over? Of course, here you are. I'll need something in return first. Yeah, I want the scent. Of course. How perfectly mercenary of you. Here. Reach out, grasp my wrist. You'll find a golden bracelet there. Take it, it's yours. It's more use to you than my veil is, I assure you. Oh, I thought you had the scent. Actually, never mind. Here, just take your veil.
My journal.
You hold the crimson veil before you, and feel her take it from your hands. Ah, much better. Two shining points of red light appear before you as she opens her eyes. So that's what you look like. Perhaps I would have been better off with my eyes shut. Watch that forked tongue of yours, Marissa. Do not even get me started. Do not get me even started. I have a question. Okay, I'm trying to find Vivian's scent. Do you know where it is? No, I've not a clue. I had another question. Okay. Well, shit.
Ooh, looks like my skills have increased.
Well, it's definitely her who has it, right? It's sprayed all over her shit. Maybe I need to pickpocket her or something. Can I talk to Nenny again? Maybe Nenny will open up more dialogue for me. This is one of the more, I would say, like, of its era, like, dated parts of the game, is where I can't sequence break in a way that makes sense. You know, like, before I had figured out that, like, the armoire is a piece of shit, and it's probably very likely that it had, like, at least one of the items. And true enough, it did have at least one. It had the Crimson Veil. But I couldn't fuck it up in any way, or, like, follow that sort of, course of thinking about it, you know? I couldn't even look through it. I couldn't, like, forcibly look through the stuff, you know? Which I feel like is a very, like, of its era of this type of game. Whereas, like, newer games of this ilk, of which there admittedly are many, would allow you to be able to sort of play off of that inkling of an idea, you know? Anyway, Nenny. Okay, Nenny had some questions. Can you tell me about this place? Is this anything new? No, okay, never mind. Farewell.
Done.
Well, let's talk to Kasai then. Kasai, Saris, or Siri. Are they still wandering around the main hall area? Yeah, there you are. Kasai Siri smiles warmly as you draw nearer, pushing a wavy lock of hair away from her bright crimson eyes. Don't worry, I don't stay upset long. Something I can do for you, Okay, I had some questions. Kasai blinks her crimson eyes at you, awaiting your question. Kasai, I talked to Kamashi. She told me she's your half-sister, and that Ravel's your mother. I'll bring it up. Kasai snarls, her eyes blazing with malice. That hells. How I loathe that woman. Why would you even believe that sort of tripe? She says that you deny it, and in fact may not know it, but that it's true. She said that you could ask your father, that he would tell you.
Updated my journal.
Kasai stares at you silently for a time. Give me a moment. She turns from you and begins to mutter softly. The air seems to shimmer around her slightly and fills with a coppery smell, like warm wood. Wait patiently. Strain your ears, try to overhear what she's saying. I'll try to hear. You lean towards Kasai, attempting to hear what she's muttering. Ka-Hazan-Nenel, banished prince of Ithog, Marquis of the Bloody Shadow, my father, hear me, for I call upon you. Okay, I'm going to stop listening in. Apparently I'm, leaning away. Kasai remains turned away from you for a moment before finally coming to face you. I did not want to believe that wicked hag may have been my mother. I've lived long. I do not appear to age and have disturbing dreams sometimes. She shudders. But still, I do not wish to be the inheritor of the evil she caused, nor draw the lady's gaze as my mother did. Such evil things she did. Tell me what you know of her, will you? I wouldn't worry about Kasai. You're nothing like Ravel. Farewell. I want to say both of these, except for the farewell part. Alright, tell me what you know of her, will you? I heard she would impose impossible riddles to people. She would pose impossible riddles to people. Riddles she could answer, but no one else could. She would devour the person if they answered incorrectly, or leave them dangling in her horrifying gardens as examples to all. Those who somehow escaped, she tormented in their dreams, riding them like steeds, breaking their wills and hurling their souls into the colorless oblivion of the gray waste. Go on. Her magic was said to be beyond anything most had ever seen. It was imagination woven from nightmare and given substance. Stone and solid shapes bent to her will, like soft clay. The laws of the plains would bend beneath her feet. And from nothing, she would weave illusion. And from illusion weave realities that could horrify and kill and confound. Go on. She was a mistress of all the dark arts. Mistress and master of them all. She hounded a governor that dared quote sigil law to her, with shadows that devoured him. All but his tongue, his fingers, and the flesh of his face. She turned mercy killers inside out and shattered buildings of those who displeased her. Terrible, terrible powers were at her command. Go on. So she changed her shape like water, and would use it to destroy some for amusement and to steal knowledge from others. She was a monster, like all that has been spawned from the gray waste. Go on. In the end, she threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains come rolling in like a wave. Fortunately, she did not succeed. She existed solely to cause malice. I do not know if she is dead, but I know now that she was my mother. Kasai's shoulders slump and her head hangs down. Oh, that I had tears, so that I could weep with sorrow. Try and comfort her. Thanks. Thanks for your efforts, but I'll be fine. I just need some time to think about it, that's all. I wouldn't worry about it, Kasai. You're nothing like Ravel. Oh, that's it.
Done.
No further developments? Can I talk to her about it more? Kasai Sari smiles warmly as you draw near, same as before. Some questions. Okay. I'm trying to find Vivian's scent. Do you know where it might be? Okay, farewell. Maybe we can ask Nanny. Let's level up Mort. +1 fist. Fighting skills improved, 10 HP, 4 from con. Okay. Sure.
Done.
Nenny Nine Eyes. Nenny, I had some questions. Shit, yeah, I cannot ask about it. Maybe I can talk to Vivian? Vivian greets you with a polite half-smile. Had you any luck in finding my scent, perchance? In a way, I believe it was on Marissa's lost veil, which I returned to her. She has your scent.
Updated my journal.
Okay. For the briefest of moments, Vivian's eyes smolder with rage. She does she? We shall see about that. Do not move. I shall return shortly. Wait. There. That solves that. That hideous witch. Always stealing my perfumes, but never did I think she would have the audacity to steal my own personal scent. She suddenly shakes out her crimson hair, and in moments, you're surrounded by the most intensely exotic and arousing scent you have ever had the pleasure of smelling. That smells great. It does it not? She smiles at you. And, as you have done a favor for me, so I wish to perform one for you. Stand close to me, scarred one. No thanks, I'm alright, farewell. Approach her. Like, okay, what's the favor? Approach her. You step closer to Vivian. She takes your hand and, turning it over, takes a single cautious sniff of your wrist. Phew! She wrinkles her nose. Vinegar? Or embalming fluid? Here, I will remove this smell from you. She mutters a few strange syllables, and a light tingling sensation spreads over your skin. In moments, your chemical reek lessens substantially. There. How is that? People should be less eager to avoid conversation with you now. Is this going to be a permanent charisma buff? Like with the wizard fixing our scars? Thanks, Vivian. Yeah, charisma. +1. Now we're up to 14. An even number. Okay.
All right.
Good. Well, holy shit, I think I've now solved everything. Here, actually, let me go back to the Gorgon, Marissa, and see if she has anything to say. Okay. Marissa's red eyes gleam at you from the blackness. Yes. A faint hissing accompanies her query. I had some questions for you. Why would I want a Lim statue? Could you turn, say, a Lim into a statue? Fuck it. Give me a Lim statue. Why not? Statuify this Lim. Okay. Hand it here, then. Marissa takes the happy little creature from your hands. It chirps happily. Pio pio! Unaware of its impending fate. With an eerie flash of sickly red light, the gleeful Lim's chirping comes to an abrupt and disquieting stop. Marissa places the Lim, now a thing of cold and heavy stone, into your hands. Thanks. What the fuck will I do with this, though? Seems like a horrible thing to have done. Okay. But simultaneously, I don't know, what else was it doing? This was your pet Lim that you had Marissa turned to stone with her petrifying glance. It weighs at least twice as much as it did before. Its tiny smiling mouth has been forever transfixed in such a manner that you can practically hear its gleeful chirp. Pio. Okay. What the fuck?
I'm gone.
Seems terrible. Right? I'm sort of approaching it from the point of view of like a point and click adventure game. You know, where it's like, well, probably is better to have a stone Lim than to not have one, right? We'll just get it done now while we're here. I don't know what the fuck I would do with it, but I feel like maybe I ought to have it. All right, we should go rest.
I'm gone.
Or Dakin. Let's see. You know what? Let's head on out over to... Shit, I guess we can go to the Hive. I get free room and board there. Or you know what? Let's rest at the Civic Fest Hall. Right? We can rent out a room there. We haven't ever done that, have we? We'll rent out the expensive room. Why not?
Done.
Okay. And then... over this direction. And let's see, what other quests do I have? Find Aelwyn for Namel. Right, I can go talk to Namel and wrap that up. Split, Pestle, and Kiln. Right, there were two of them. Oh, splitting them at the curio. Yeah, we have... there's something that can... okay. Fuck, okay, yeah. We can go back to the curio shop and get that one fucking item. Oh, what even was it? Like I said, I'm such of two minds about the curio shop. Sort of just being like the big answer to a lot of these things.
Done.
Okay. And then... I would assume everything at the curio shop has some degree of value. Okay, could I rest here? Yes, please do. I'll take the royal room. Let's rest. Did we do it?
All
Seems
right.
that way. Dakin, are you good now?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
How do I check if he's fatigued or not anymore? Currently affected by... okay, it doesn't say fatigue. Good.
Done.
And then let's head on out to the curio shop before I forget about that. What was the item that would split people from... right? It would, like, if you had an evil version and a good version, it would split them apart or whatever? Huh.
I'm gone.
And then after this, how many other items even remain at the curio shop? I feel like we've cleared out at least half of the unique items. Okay. Kind of wild to me that I still don't yet have, like, wrist slot items.
Done.
Okay, Rishchika. Hello, I would like to buy something. Yep, exotic ones. Metallic cube figurine, monster jug. Look at the front of the store. Oh, elixir of horrific separation, easy. Okay. You examine a bottle labeled as elixir of horrific separation. Vrishchika presents it to you. This stuff was compounded by a scholar who'd found she possessed a darker half, a side of her which took control, at times, and bade her do awful things. This potion was to have split the darker half away from her, creating two separate beings. Mercy killers, however, found and executed her for a string of depraved murders before she could use it. I'd charge you only 200 copper commons for the elixir. Alright, I'll take it. Yes, Vrishchika purrs. A wise choice. The copper you pour into her hand seems to disappear the moment it touches her palm. She hands you the item. Please, enjoy your newest acquisition. Farewell. Okay, let's take this back.
Done.
Good. I don't know what I'm to do with the Modron stuff. Maybe I just take it to the Modrons? Right, there's some stuff there in the exotic equipment that seemed like maybe it would apply to them. Okay, over here. And the apothecary. Because we had already seen Modron equipment.
I'm gone.
Pestle Kiln. Hello? You see Pestle Kiln. He, or they, is as eerie to look upon as ever, as his flesh constantly changes and crawls across his face and body. I welcome ye back, sir. I've got this elixir of horrific separation. Do you think that'd help you? Both his eyes suddenly snap to the small bottle in your hands. He nods, smacking his lips. Here you are, then. Pestle Kiln takes the bottle in both his hands and places it beneath the counter. His left eye focuses on you, while his right eye and hand concentrate on scribbling furiously on the countertop.
We can use this to make something that'll fix us. Right up. Now, if you'll give us a moment, when we got it all worked out, we'll make you some healing stuffs for a reward.
He turns to head to the back of the shop. All right, farewell for now, then. Oh. Kiln and Pestle. This one goes here and this one goes there. Pestle? This man closely resembles Pestle Kiln, though not without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. Greetings again, sir, and well met. And what is it I, Pestle, can do for ye? I was hoping to get some healing concoctions. I had some questions. I just wanted to buy something. I had some questions? My humblest apologies, sir, but I only speak of the store. Besides, I rarely leave the place, you see. You'd be better off finding another to answer your questions. I wanted to add... Okay. What all do you have? Thrice Blind Charm. No, we've seen those before. Yeah, there's nothing new. Can I sell you anything else? No, I can't. I wanted to buy something? Okay. I was hoping to get some healing concoctions. Yes, of course. Your reward, let's see now. I'll manufacture them for ye for nothing, of course, but I'll need the proper ingredients. An Oni's heart or powdered hematite, or the hair of a deva, or thread from Asamon's robe, or the blood of a regenerating creature such as a troll, or... Actually, my wounds heal very quickly. Pestle raises an eyebrow. Do they now? Well, then your own blood just might do. Here, give me a sample, if you would. Give him a bit of your blood. After drawing a small quantity of your blood and retreating to the back of the store, Pestle returns with a number of what appears to be hardened drops of blood. Place upon one's tongue, these clot charms will heal existing wounds and aid in the prevention of new ones, for a time. Okay. I had some questions? Nope. Okay, nothing. Let's talk to Kiln. The man's face closely resembles Pestle Kiln's, though without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. Greetings again. The name's Kiln. Need ye something? I had some questions. I work in the stockroom all day, I do. I'm no good to ask you questions of. Okay, could I buy something? You'll have to talk to Pestle about that, you will. He handles all that sort of stuff. I'll go speak with him then.
Done.
Was there anything else at all? No, okay, farewell. Let's head on out. Man, we're getting a lot of shit wrapped up real rapidly here. Okay. Right, let's go speak with Namel. Could I get the thing to erase Merriman's memory? I probably should because I'll get XP for it. Yeah, since we're here. Right. We know about that, that other shit in the museum. The birds or whatever it was called. That's almost certainly the key to it, but I can't grab it.
All right.
And we have two ideas as to what will let me get it. Okay. I'm here to buy something. Exotic items. Okay. I guess I'll get the monster jug. You examine a plain-looking jug. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing, as if it might bite you. Vrishchika watches you, chuckling, then shrugs. It's a jug. It's got some sort of monster trapped in it. That's why your hair's prickling up like that. If you'd like it, it's only 123 copper. Okay, I'll take it. Wise choice. All right, farewell. Can I empty it of the monster? This is a heavy, plain-looking metallic jug with a hinged stopper. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing, as if it might bite you. You've been told there's some sort of monster trapped inside of it. but peering into the jug's mouth reveals nothing but inky blackness. Okay, let's quick save first in case this uses up the jug. This is a heavy, plain-looking metallic jug with a hinge stopper. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing. Okay, inky blackness. All right, upend the jug and see if anything comes out. At first, there is nothing. But then, a black, viscous liquid begins to bubble out from the jug's mouth, forming a slimy pool of steaming, tarry filth on the ground. As the jug begins to dissolve in your hands, oh shit, the pool begins to rise, throb, and rise to form a tall, hideous creature. What the... It's a Garrulith. The fuck is a Garrulith? Dead is what it is.
Did you see that?
Whoa, we got 14,000 XP. Maybe it was worth it no matter what.
Done.
Is that what it is, though? Is it just XP? Then maybe the other item will work? I'm gonna reload because I lost the, yeah. I lost the jug.
All right.
It may just be that I meant to kill it for XP. And that's it. But we'll double check. Which I'm willing to commit to, because it was a decent chunk.
I'm gone.
Okay, dark birds of Acanthus. Leave them be. Okay, okay. Monster jug. Use. Upend it, and we'll kill the monster from within. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, shit. Oh. Guess I'm gonna quick load that. The monster didn't even come out. Okay. Maybe it spawned outside the barrier of the building or whatever.
What's up? Slattern. Sure, why not?
There is...
Die.
Let me just kite this damn thing around. Great. Quick loot. Give me that dagger, I guess. Alright. Worth it for the XP, I think. Yeah, I want to buy something. Your exotic items. The metallic cube figurine is probably tied to the Modron stuff. Look at the front of the store. Baby oil, chocolate closet, Codex of the Inconceivable, back of the store. I feel like I'm going to end up buying all of these at some point. The stained lens, I think, was also maybe related to it. Alright, rune-covered ale stein. You examine a large pewter ale stein covered in strange runes. Vrishchika holds it up for you to see more closely. An ale mug of unusual manufacture, which keeps its contents, usually beer of course, icy cold whatever the surrounding temperature. 299 copper commons, and you'll enjoy the frostiest ale you've ever had outside the paraplane of ice. I'll take it. Okay, a wise choice. Yeah, that was probably the hint that this must be it. Because it keeps it icy cold whatever the temperature. Because remember, even when I did get one out and like suffered grievous bodily damage, it melted. Okay.
Done.
Like I said, still, I'm glad that we experimented with the jug. Yeah, catch one in your frosty ale mug. You dip the mug into the icy wind rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Frost ale mug with dark bird. This large pewter ale stein is of unusual manufacture, its surface etched with strange runes. It keeps its contents icy cold, whatever the surrounding temperature. Currently, it's holding a dark bird of Acanthus, a shard of black ice from an exhibit in Ivana's Galleria in the Clerk's Ward. Okay. And then let's take this back to the Civic Fest Hall, right? To Merriman. We already have the key from because we stole it, but... I'm sure we'll get XP out of this. I will gladly trade money for XP.
I'm gone.
Okay. Over here. Usually doing a loop around this sort of trapezoid or whatever area. There you are, Merriman. Got a quick save in case it goes poorly. Merriman squints up at you.
Well, have you something that will wipe my mind of these accursed memories? I certainly hope you haven't returned without... You'll never get the keys to Dolores' heart that way.
Here, take this mug. It holds a dark bird of acanthus, a sliver of ice from the river Styx. It should wipe your memories clean. Merriman takes the mug and removes a piece of paper from his pocket. He tilts the mug back and takes the ice into his mouth. It melts instantly, leaving him with a somewhat startled expression. Merriman?
Updated my journal.
12k XP. Merriman looks at you, confused, and then at the paper in his hands. He reads aloud.
Congratulations, Merriman. You've begun again. Thank the man in front of you and give him the key in your pocket. Speak to Splinter, the man at the door to this building, for more information.
He looks at you again.
Well, it would seem I owe you thanks, good sir. I don't seem to have a key on me, though. Perhaps someone took it from me. So sorry. Well, I'd best find this Splinter fellow and find out what's going on.
Wow, okay. There was actually reactivity to me having pickpocketed it off of him and still deciding to do it. All right, good luck, Merriman.
I'm gone.
Anything else? Merriman appears busy. You cannot initiate dialogue. Okay. Well, fair enough.
Done.
Let's head on back out then. Okay. Are there any other things I should take from the curio shop? Like I said, I'm tempted to just pick up damn near everything from there. Let's go speak with Namel first, because that may end up being another quest where we have to get some weird doodad. Namel was right over here, no? Okay. Namel. Hello? The woman smiles as she greets you, her beauty no less breathtaking than the first time you saw her. Namel held her breath as a stranger approached her. Had he found Aelwyn? She wondered. I found Aelwyn. She was looking for you too.
Updated my journal.
Namel's lips form a perfect smile. An infectious happiness radiates from her, clinging to you like sweet-smelling warmth. Namel was overjoyed to hear of her friend. Was Aelwyn close by? She was at another cafe east of here, across this part of the ward. Namel thanked the man for his wondrous news. Soon, she would go to visit her oldest friend, Aelwyn. Now, though, she would reward the stranger. No, that's all right. I need no reward. Okay, I want the reward. I need money. She would draw the stranger close, laying her hand upon his chest and kissing the pale, leathery skin of his cheek. Life would flow into him, invigorating him. This, then, was to be his reward. Wait. 8k XP? Oh, plus 3 max HP. As you wait, there is a light tingling sensation upon your cheek and chest. The feeling spreads across the whole of your body, and you begin to feel stronger, more animated. Thanks, I had some questions. Namel listened to the stranger's questions, but could answer none. He would have to seek his answers elsewhere. But I haven't even asked. Yeah, same as before. Okay, farewell then.
Experience has increased my skills.
I'm gone.
You also leveled up. Okay. Namel is now going over there.
Yes?
I wonder if we can now talk to the friend again. Priest abilities increase plus 5 lore gained from specialization bonus. What's your specialization bonus? 8 HP and 2 from con. Faction, Society of Sensation. Motto: know the universe by experiencing it fully. The senses form the path to truth, where the multiverse doesn't exist beyond what can be sensed. Free League Indepts. Can I join the Indepts? Indepts are individualistic bloods who have banded together to protect themselves from the other factions. Truth? There is no truth. Just live free or die. There may not be. I don't know. I want to say someone wrote in telling me what the factions were that were joinable. But unfortunately, I've forgotten. Unfortunately, I don't remember that. Guess I'll get prayer. And another cure serious wounds. Good.
Done.
Okay, I'll go inside this building and pop back out, and we'll see if that, like, reconfigures Namel to be immediate. Oh, no, she's actually moving. Okay. Yeah, let's follow and see what's going to happen here, if anything. The fucking ambient dialogue. Okay. Sip. Alright, let's talk to them. Namel clasps her hands together and bows her head. When she finally looks up and smiles at you, a wave of pleasure washes over your body. The effect is almost dizzying. Namel thanked the stranger once more. She only hoped he knew how happy she felt to be reunited with Aelwyn. I think I do. Farewell, Namel. Aelwyn? Aelwyn clasps her hands together and bows her head to you in thanks, tears of joy falling from her golden eyes. Just as your own eyes begin to water, she wipes away her tears and smiles, causing a wave of intense pleasure to wash over your entire body. Aelwyn thanked the stranger. She had been reunited with her dearest friend, Namel. It was my pleasure. She nods, then looks down again, the feelings her smile evoked fading away into pleasant memories. I, Aelwyn, would tell you something now, stranger. Yes, go on.
Updated my journal.
The name I, Aelwyn, chose for you, stranger, is not so fitting. You and I, Aelwyn, have met before, in the fest hall, in a place you could not have been, were you not a sensate yourself. Whether you recall or no, unless you betrayed the Society of Sensation at some point, you are a sensate. I see. Tell me more. She nods. You and I, Aelwyn, have met on 2 different occasions. The first was no less than 2 centuries past. The last, more recently, perhaps no more than 50 years ago. Holy shit. Okay. So at minimum 2 centuries ago, and then most recently 50 years. It's quite a long time. She nods again. My, Aelwyn's, people are extremely long-lived, forgetful one. Forgetful one. She sighs unhappily, causing a chill to descend over you. You seemed a different man then. Less grim, less scarred. So eager to see all that the multiverse had to offer. You courted me, Aelwyn, then, and was nearly taken as a lover, but then you disappeared. Really? Huh. So I was less scarred and less grim. Was that the 2 centuries ago, or the 50? I would assume both, right? Thus, in the intermittent 50-year gap, putting together kind of what we've heard of the other talks, especially in the fest hall, had I been in the fucking blood war then? I feel like this confirms it, right? If it was alluded to before, I feel like this all but confirms it. Where did I go? I, Aelwyn, was told you had been slain, murdered. She looks up for a moment to peer curiously into your eyes. I met you only once more after that. Did I remember you then? No. She shakes her head sadly, then touches her throat. No, you did not. You lashed out at me, Aelwyn, made to slay me. screamed how I, Aelwyn, could not fool you, would not ensnare and murder you. What happened? We had met in one of the northern towers of the fest hall, on the 7th floor, before you could choke the life from me. I, Aelwyn, used my powers to bade you leap from a window to your death. When I, Aelwyn, finally went in search of your broken body, you had already gone. You did what? I see. No, I get it. Yeah, I see. That is the whole of my, Aelwyn's, tale for you. We were not strangers once, but now have become so. Farewell, stranger, and may fortune walk with you in your travels. Thanks, Aelwyn. Farewell. She's very understanding of my whole situation.
All
Okay,
right.
I appreciate that. And acknowledging that I'm a different guy now. Alright. Huh. So I think she described the two different meetings then, right? The first one, when I wasn't scarred and I looked less grim, that was 200 years or more. At least 200 years ago. And then the other one, roughly 50, is when I tried to kill her. So 50 years ago, I was a violent maniac. But why did I go for her? Did I go for her deliberately? So as to sort of smite? Or like, I don't know, as some sort of like hate against a past self? It definitely seems like I'm at war with myself, you know? Right? In some form or another, like, other various incarnations of myself are filled with, like, self-hate. Or not even self-hate, but hate for the other incarnations. The incarnations that are maybe more goodly. Very fascinating.
All right.
So it also makes me wonder how I've, like, thought about, like, am I actually me? Am I the real me?
I need a sensory touch.
I have to wonder, I have to guess that all versions of me have been in this body, right? Every time I want to think of like there's another version of me or whatever, it's just another incarnation, you know? It's just another version of myself that has gone some way or the other. It makes me wonder, is it going to be revealed that, like, the main antagonist of the game is also another version of me? Right? It's all, like, internal. You know, everything is internal. Maybe even the magical MacGuffin or whatever saves me is another version of myself that like, helps me at the end defeat another terrible version of myself. The real question is, how would I face such a thing? You know, how would I physically encounter it? You know, how would that come about? To where I have to face other versions of myself. I mean, I guess we maybe through Ravel Puzzlewell or the Lady of Pain, maybe that will somehow fix it that way. I don't know. Okay, we're getting a rough idea of what the fuck is going on, though. Alright, so I've got all this. Find the key and sneak out of tenement. Should I do that now? Should I just actually go through with that? I feel as though I ought to. Okay. Especially now that our party size is quite substantial. I believe someone wrote in a while back that to get that off of my list, what I have to do is it the lower ward? Shit, where was it? Oh, lingering size. Yeah, and then through this. We have to go through a particular door in here, which will probably involve me having to kill these dudes. Okay.
Yeah. Choke on a bone, you witless ape.
Endure.
Okay.
In enduring, grow strong.
Great.
Huh?
Do I want the
What?
skull mob? Fuck
Want
it, let's
some
get
cheap?
skull mob. Why not? Yeah, let's see how it works.
Insert the mod.
Holy shit! Whoa, my god!
What's the word, Chief?
Okay. Litany of curses there. Shit, I need to fall
You
back.
Father of trolls.
Okay.
How may I help?
And let's have her heal wounds on me. Actually, no. Heal wounds on Dakin.
I hear your words.
Actually, no. Use your spell on a different person here.
What's up?
Insert the mod.
Perfectly good waste of arms and legs. Yeah? Imbecile.
I will hear you.
Okay.
listening.
And then let's have her try and... Let's see here. What should we do? Cure moderate wounds on myself.
Huh?
Get more taunting going on.
Stinkards.
Aye? Right.
There we are.
What? You dog's body.
Balance in all things. Insert the mod's name.
Okay.
Mort, like Latin for death. You leatherhead.
Why not?
There we are.
Women are the reason I became a monk. And, the crime scum.
I'm here.
Let's also try light wounds on Dakin.
You know what? We should get some female zombies to join this party, right, Chief?
See, did we have all of them here taunted? No, this one.
You know, if I gotta slam my eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
Ready. Damn it!
You know, if I could click you, you wouldn't know a moment's peace.
It is I. There
Even
cannot
50
be
big
disguise.
zombie wouldn't make you look good.
Okay. I think we've got them all taunted now.
I'm here. Might as well.
Endure. In enduring growth. Insert the mod's name.
A pleasure.
Okay. Right.
What's up?
And let's get the AI on. Let's do some wrap up here. Fantastic. Yeah, am I down for her just auto casting all of this stuff? Maybe I am. You know, maybe I'm down for that.
Yes. What did you wish?
Small red key. Taken from the Starved Dog Sentry in the main hall of the Tenement of Thugs, this slender strongbox key is ornately crafted and appears as though it might be of significance to the Starved Dog's barking gang. Storeroom key. Clot charm. Oh, whoops.
Aye, what?
Copper earring.
I hear your words.
Rat charms. Rusty
Yeah.
dagger. There we go. We got everything now. Well, except for whatever's in this. Nothing there. Okay. So let's make sure we go through every damn door possible. Okay, I can't activate that. Oh yeah, it's completed now. So, there was a locked something or other on the second floor, right? Let's go investigate that real quick now that we have this small key. Or maybe it was an even higher floor. Okay, we'll go up here. I don't see anything locked. Maybe I already opened it manually. Must have done. Okay. Let's get out of here. Good. And then over this way. Okay. And then, let's see, let's head on out. Yeah, I think we're all completely good. Oh. Oh, it's Sybil, finally. Right, from... Fuck me. Okay. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess I should thank you. She pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gemstone. Here, this one's on the dogs. See you around, Cutter.
Updated my journal.
1k XP. Oh, Adder's Tear is what I got? Okay. Sure.
All right.
Well. Oh, hey. This area is new now? There's Fog of War here.
Done.
Where am I? Is this a new place? You know, by in there. The Alley of Lingering Sighs? Yeah, it's very different now, isn't it? This dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock fence. Oh, because it changed. Right? We saw it change. We were part of the, we were the catalyst of that change, in fact. It literally changed. In a way I can even see it. Okay. What is this? There's a clickable here? This dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. The planks the Dabus had hammered into place have been removed, restoring the hovel to its previous deteriorated state. Show me walkable. Okay. I can walk through here? Really? No, I can't, because it's dilapidated now. But I can maybe... Can I make it down here? This way? Maybe? Okay. Now I can enter this area. Again.
I'm gone.
Yeah, with the dead Dabus. Okay.
Done.
And up here. With the boards neatly hammered back into place, this old building has resumed its particular rundown charm. Okay. Yeah, so certain areas of it are now less navigable than they used to be. Okay, can I manage to get through? No, I would have to go all the way around. Which we do need to go all the way around to get out of here. Okay. Which means all I have now is find the Night Hag, Revel Puzzle Well, and the Dream Builder stuff. Which, frankly, those two might be linked together. Right, the Dream Builder stuff seems like it could be very main story questy. So maybe I shouldn't do that just yet. Because the only other place we could go would be the Undercity or whatever it was called. Right? Undersigil. Which we had seen. Look, now we can finally walk down this area. Okay, now we're here. Alright. Well, let's backtrack to the Hive Mortuary. And let's go rest in that person's house. Angyar's house. Okay. And it may as well be the case that, and look at all the healing kicking in from fast traveling. That's wild. Okay. Angyar's house. I wonder how much time passes when I travel between these areas. It seemed like a pretty substantial amount. Okay, Angyar. Had some questions. Do you mind if I rest here? Okay, thank you. Great. Oh, it's nighttime again.
I'm gone.
Fair enough. Now, we could also go to the market, because we have quite a few doodads to sell. Yeah, we should probably do that. Let's see. Where's a travel point at? Somewhere here. Oh, my quick loot is hiding it. There we are. And then let's go to the market part of the hive. Oh, it's daytime now.
All right.
And it's you down here by the wagon that'll buy most of my shit, I think. Okay. I'll sell that. The tongs. Foundry of Fire. I'll keep it just in case. Enchanted Hammer. Yeah, I don't need this anymore, do I? I'm gonna sell it here. The Mad Splinter. Do I want that? I don't think I do. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather have the money. What if I do need it, though? It's kind of unique. I'm gonna sell the Adder's Tear. I don't care for that. I'm tempted to sell the Tear of Sally Rude Day. Because we don't have anyone lawful good unless our 5th party member is... Oh, fuck yeah, if they are a Modron, they're probably going to be lawful good, aren't they? Or lawful neutral, maybe. I'm gonna sell the scalpel. I think it is actually junk. Abyssal Pipe. I think I should sell those. I don't need them. I'd rather have the money. Battle Axe, I'll sell that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these charms, these combat charms, I'm just gonna get rid of them. Let's be real, I don't really use them outside of the ones that give me a heal. I'd rather have the money. Because I do be using money. Okay. I can't sell my, like, bronze, silver, and shit. I can sell the gold bracelet, though. Okay.
Done.
Who here buys that stuff? Hive Merchant? Do you buy bracelets? Okay, never mind. I can't trade with you. How about you? Perfect. Okay, and then over here, bronze one. I'm very tempted to sell all these rat charms. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Let's get fucking freaky with it. Get a little fast and loose. Okay, good. Because part of me is really tempted to buy out the rest of the stock at the curio shop just to see what the fuck it does. Like the, that tome in particular seemed interesting. Any of the shit tied to Modrons seems interesting to me. Let's head back there and give it a shot.
I'm gone.
Okay, over this way. And the curio shop is this thing, right? Yeah, curious looking building. Good. We'll head on in. And at the very least, that book may just give me, like, I don't know, XP. Okay, yeah, I want to buy something. Exotic items. Metallic cube figurine may be tied to the Modrons. so I should probably buy it. Fuck it, I'm doing it right now. You examine a small metallic replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Vrishchika smiles as you pick it up. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork, who knows? But I like it. If you do buy it, ask around. Someone might know more about it than I. You can have it for only 1,500 copper coins. A lot, but I'll take it. Okay, I want to look at your other exotic items. Front of the store, the codex, I'm going to buy that. So this is either actually worthwhile or it's a complete red herring, because she explicitly says that she can't explain it. Mere words won't suffice. I'll take it. Okay. Exotic items again. And there is that lens, which we know for a fact now lenses are tied to Modron, because we saw some for sale that are for a Modron follower, a Modron companion. I forgot the ring. I'm going to examine the ring again. Hang on, let's buy the lens, though. You examine a stained ground glass lens, the width of your hand held in brushed steel ring. A small geared protrusion coming off the ring makes it look as if the lens should attach to some sort of clockwork machine. And it smells faintly of horrible perfume. Vrishchika holds it up for you. I've no idea what this really is, but it radiates fairly powerful magic. An old soldier named Gaius brought it up to me from the lower plane battlefield. He'd murdered his own men in order to escape his tour of duty there, and brought me a number of interesting... Right, okay, I can bring it to him at least. I'll take it. Okay. And exotic items. Back of the store. What is Yevra's ring? This is Yevra's ring of almost invisibility. It makes its wearer invisible. Well, almost. 349. Maybe that's actually a useful item for, like, a thief. Okay. Farewell. So let's look at these fucking things I've bought. Stained lens. This scope looks like someone spilled beer on it, and it smells faintly of some horrible perfume. Modron cube. Okay, it is a Modron. This small metal toy is a replica of a cube-like mechanical creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Maybe it's a collector's item. I'm also open to the idea that this is also maybe the follower, and somehow we activate it. I don't know. I don't know. Weirder things have happened in this fucking game. The intricacy of this toy is incredible. Its joints are composed of tiny gears, cogs, pulleys, and swivel joints. See, the fact that it says that it's incredibly intricate makes me think that's the real deal. It's just, like, been fucked up with magic or whatever. And there are even tiny springs on the legs that help support the feet. There's a little switch on the back that moves the eyes back and forth. And the wings are made of some tissue-like metal that folds up neatly when the wings are flush with the body. Despite the toy's awkward shape, it rests easily on any surface, no matter how uneven. And where was that other book? Codex of the Inconceivable. Okay, let me try that. Quick save. What you had first taken to be a rather unassuming book, held closed by a tiny brass lock, is in actuality bound in strange leathers and enchanted bronze. It is labeled simply, the Codex of the Inconceivable. I will use it. And like I said, this may be a complete fake out and red herring. Alright, same text as before. Open it and read. Reverently put the book away. Open it and read. I already got some XP. You unlock the book's bindings and open it. As you glance over the tome's contents, your jaw drops. You stand spellbound, flipping through its pages. Its contents are simply too much to be described. Mere words seem powerless to explain the wonders it holds. What? What? What was in it, Chief? I don't know what to say, Mort. Nothing that concerns you, Mort. Show him the Codex. Take a look, Mort. Mort floats over your shoulder to examine the Codex's contents. His eyes nearly pop from their sockets as they scan the pages. But wow. You stand thoughtfully for a moment looking down at the Codex before closing it and reverently putting the tome away. Okay, what the fuck? I think it was a complete fake out. Alright. Or maybe there'll be some weird niche use for it. Who fucking knows? Okay. And then, let's use this cube. This small metal toy is a replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Alright, move the arms and make sword-fighting noises. The toy clinks and whirs as you move its clockwork joints. Within moments, the tiny cube has vanquished every imaginary foe you have sent against it, and settled back to its normal position. Wave its arms and make cheering noises. Hordes of imaginary creatures from across the plains cheer the cube's victory. You can almost see a tiny, oily tear brimming on one of its eyes. It is a hero. The greatest cube ever to roam the plains, and everyone loves it. In your mind, Fall from Grace and Anna hug it and shower it with kisses. Sigh, put the cube away for future battles against the multiverse. Mort stares at you and shakes his head. What's that, Cube Hero? Mort's a stupid skull? Why, yes, he is, isn't he, Cube Hero? Put the cube away. Fuck it, let's play into it. Hey, it didn't say that. Oh, yes, it did. It said it just now. What? Give me that thing. No, it's mine. He only wants to hang out with me anyway. Don't you, Cube Hero? Yes, you do. I just want to hold it for a second. But you don't have any hands. I'll hold it in my teeth. No, I think I'll just put it away for now.
Smash that Modron cube to bits.
Did you hear anything, Cube Hero? Neither did I. Okay. If I give it to him, does something happen? I've quick saved again. Okay, he can't even use it. Yeah, it only is interested in me. Okay, can you ID this lens? Fuck, you can't. Okay. How about Dakin? Beer goggles. Fuck, it's another Modron item. Cursed. Special. Intoxicates the wearer. Immunity to panic. -1 damage. Plus 10 to HP. -1 Thaco to missile weapons. Usable only by Modrons. Apparently some Modron once foolishly asked a wizard what it was like to be intoxicated, and these goggles were fashioned. When this lens is equipped, the wearer becomes braver, stronger, but can't see targets too well, reducing chances to hit and damage an enemy. Okay. Let's go talk to the other Modrons.
Done.
I mean, I have to assume the potential Modron follower is not one of those Modrons because they don't have a name, nor, more crucially, they do not have voice acting. That is the dead giveaway. Okay.
I'm gone.
Over here. Hello, Modron? Or Modron? I forget what they're called again. The Modron stares at you quietly. I had some questions. The subject is free to ask a question. Do you know what this little cube-like toy creature is? The Modron, its appearance identical in every aspect but size to the object in your hands, blinks once, twice, then speaks. The object is a portal cube. The user is to position the appendages of the portal cube in such a manner that it will activate. Once activated, the portal cube will transport the user to whatever destination it was tuned to during its creation. What's the proper position to activate this one? Where will this cube take its user? What's the position? We do not have this information. Over 97% of all portal cubes function in a slightly different manner. We were not present at the construction of the subject's portal cube, nor have we ever been given instructions as to its use. Should the subject desire to utilize the portal cube, they will have to determine its method of operation and destination via experimentation. I thought we could ask like a very learned person about it. You know? Like maybe someone at the any of the people who have given us reality lowdowns, right? That would be a few people at the Society of Sensation, at the, not the brothel, the Civic Fest Hall. I was also thinking that dude, who, the Planeswalker back in, was it the Smoldering Corpse Bar? But I don't even know if they're there anymore. Okay, I had another question? No, okay. So do I just fuck around with it, maybe? Manipulate the toy and look for some sort of effect. You bend, twist, and rotate the toy's various points of articulation, noting that the limbs often suddenly revert to their original position. Finally, you bend its left knee. The toy makes an odd pop and shudders in your hands. Okay. So left knee. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna... Do I really just have to fucking guess this? Okay. Hang on, let me get my notebook here ready. Alright. Sure. So I'll try the left arm. Okay. The toy's limbs suddenly revert to the original positions with a soft click. Left knee. The toy makes an odd pop, shudders in your hands. Okay. Left arm. Okay. Left knee. Left wing. Ooh. Okay, left wing. And then left arm. Okay. Back to that. And then right arm. Nope. And then right wing. Ooh. The toy hums slightly, growing warm to the touch. Okay. Let's see. And then right knee? No. Okay. Left knee. Then wing. Then right wing. Then left arm. No. Okay. Left knee. Left wing. Right wing. Right arm. Oh. Okay, I'm going to write... I don't think I need to write this down, but just in case. There is a whir, a click, and a blinding white light suddenly explodes in your hands. Whoop! Fucking A. Well, this one doesn't have a name. But... Modron Maze? Modron Maze? Modron Foyer. If any motherfucker in here has voice acting, we will fucking know, dude.
All right.
Okay. Hello? Shit. You see a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 small wings sprouting from its sides. On the front of the cube is an animated face. As you approach, the creature focuses its eyes upon you. Greetings? The creature focuses emotionless eyes on you. Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to Rubikon. Oh, I'm crossing the Rubicon. The dungeon construct. Thank you for choosing Rubikon for your dungeoneering experience. You may access Rubikon through the door. What is Rubikon? The creature stares at you without answering. What is a dungeon construct? The creature blinks at you but gives no indication it has heard your question. Okay, never mind. I gotta go. Farewell. Was this? Does not say. Oh! Low threat construct. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Although it is obviously a construct, it does have an animated face, which is scowling at you. Hello? The creature suddenly stops scowling at you and adopts a look of mock terror. Eek! It is the hero, sent here, no doubt, to slay the evil one. Woe to me, the hapless construct on duty at the time of his arrival. What are you going on about? Who are you? What are you? What are you doing? I don't have time for this. Farewell. Who are you? The creature pauses to think for a moment and then gives an exaggerated shrug of its shoulders. Your hapless victim? It readies itself for an attack. This can't be happening, can it? Ah, but it is! Have at ye, knave! It leaps to the attack. Defend yourself. What about this one? Okay. It's time to murder them. Oh, shit, there's a bunch.
Huh?
Okay.
You poxy bastard.
Damn, they're fast as shit. Okay. They're fast, but easy to murder. What was that? There's some throat singing going on. Okay, a portal lens. This magical device can form a gateway to other locations by temporarily attaching itself to known existing portals. This allows the user to access the portal without traveling to it. Okay, Mort, I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to give you a bunch of other shit. Here you go, bud. Enjoy that. Okay. Sure.
What's up, Chief?
I like this fun music.
All right.
Okay, well, I have a couple options here. I can go back through or through this other area. Low threat construct. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Although it is obviously a construct, it does have an animated face which is scowling at you. Greetings. Okay. What are you, what are you? I am the dungeon inhabitant that is going to attempt to kick your arse. It leaps to the attack. Defend yourself. Okay.
What's the word, Chief? Filthy sod. Imbecile.
Tanja's Valley.
Die.
Okay. A clue! A clue!
What's up?
Yes?
Yeah?
A clue. This cryptic piece of parchment simply states, you now have a better understanding of what is going on. That's what I said earlier. It's the same shit. Okay. Alright, is this like a self-analysis at like
Right.
Right, is this 1990s... Not 1999 looking at itself in dungeons. Right? It's like, it's some sort of like absurdist meta commentary. Well, I can only go through this. If I go through the same one... Okay, it puts me back in the same spot. Okay. Okay, it has an animated face scowling at me. Grrr, the creature growls at you and then pauses, weighing your reaction. Am I supposed to be frightened by that? It looks confused. Grrr! It makes a feeble, threatening gesture toward you. I asked you if I'm supposed to be frightened by that. It stares at you for a moment while considering your question. Yes! Grrr is a sound indicative of a threat. I have included an appropriate gesture to add weight to the threat. Fear is the anticipated response, which will give me the advantage in the fight that follows. It leaps to the attack. It's only one in this room.
Huh? She has the personality of a patch of razor vine. Twice as ugly.
How may I help?
Another clue. Oh, now I have an even better understanding of what's going on. How many clues do I need? Rule of threes? You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Although it is obviously a construct, it does have an animated face which is scowling at you. Greetings. It's giving me the grr again. What are you doing? It stares at you with its head cocked to one side, unsure of what to do. I am a dungeon inhabitant. You have intruded upon my personal space and must now face the consequences. Therefore, I am initiating proper attack sequence as follows. Grr sound, threatening gesture, and battle. It leaps to the attack.
Done.
Okay.
Mort, like Latin. For death. Filthy stinkards.
Good. Ooh, bag of money. A small bag filled with some strange coins. Coins have unusual pictures and writing on them. They don't appear to be of any value. Oh.
All right.
Okay. I see. Well, let's go over here. Okay, mechanical man. Die in the name of the evil wizard! The creature brandishes a weapon at you. What evil wizard are you talking about? The creature stops waving its weapon and pauses to think for a moment. Ah, the one that doesn't exist until you set the Rubikon dungeon construct to hard difficulty level. Boy, will you be in trouble then! Meanwhile, die in the name of the evil wizard! It leaps to the attack. Defend yourself. Okay. I guess we know what we gotta do.
Women are the reason I became a
Done.
monk. And, the reason I switched back.
Over here. Okay, greetings. Grr. What are you doing? Okay. Yep. Grr sound. Sure.
You know what? We should get some female... Blathering idiot! Plain swine. Okay. Filthy stinkards. What's up? Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'm gone.
Good.
I'm listening.
I'm gone.
All right. Let's check out this area. Okay, more of them. Greetings. Die in the name of the evil wizard. Am I supposed to be frightened by all this? The creature stops waving its weapon and pauses to think for a moment. Yes, mentioning the evil one always strikes fear into the hearts of the masses, giving cause for the hero to travel forth, facing many perils until he finally defeats the evil one due to an act of total stupidity. It leaps to the attack. Okay.
Yeah? Filthy stinkards. Imbecile. Okay.
All right.
Huh?
Ooh, that one dropped something different. A goodie.
Plain swine.
Looks like a
why
blunt. What the fuck? All right. Yeah. Cool. Magnifying lens. Wow, these are giving me all sorts of shit.
I'm here.
Usable only by Modrons. Plus 10 to lore, minus 2 to damage. This snap-on lens is good for examining things up close, but makes for a poor sighting scope. They're just teasing
What?
me now. What does my goodie do? It looks like a small stone rod of some sort. Interesting, but useless.
What's up, Chief?
Okay.
I'm gone.
And check over here. You see a mechanical man? Okay, greetings. Okay, the hero. What are you doing? The creature leans in and begins to whisper to you. I'm currently enacting the frightened minion who meets the hero for the first time. It then straightens and begins to call out in a frightened voice. To arms, fellow constructs! We must strike down the hero! It leaps to attack. Okay.
What's the word, Chief? You leatherhead. Even 50 swigs of brandy wouldn't make you look good.
And if I go left here, I think I'm looping back into an area where I've been. Let me quick
Alright.
save. Yeah. Okay. So we need to go back through this.
Done.
And then to the bottom left.
I'm gone.
Southwest. Oh, what the fuck? Shit, none of them have names.
Done.
Hello, Modrons. You see a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 small wings sprouting from its sides. On the front of the cube is an animated face. As you approach, the creature focuses its eyes upon you. Greetings? Greetings! The creature speaks with a monotone, sexless voice. I have some questions. The creature continues to look at you blankly. State your question. Who are you? We are Modron. Oh, fucking, it's like, God, what were their names? From the We Are Modron, that Star Trek TNG episode. The dudes who are like, make it go. We will make it go. You know what I'm talking about? It's we're getting very in the weeds here. All right, your name is Modron? We are Modron. We do not have a name. We are Modron. All that you see here are Modron. We are one. All right, you are all Modrons, but what is this Modron's name? The one I'm talking to. The Modron begins to emit sporadic knocking sounds. Its face takes on a pained expression as it continues to stare at you. It looks away from you and the knocking sound fades. We are Modron. We have no identity other than the whole that is Modron. We have no name. Then how do you tell one Modron from another? There is a pause as the Modron considers your question. We know. We are Modron. We are a part of the whole. Just as you recognize the hand that is part of the arm, we recognize each part of the whole. Okay. That kind of makes sense. I have some questions. All right, what are you? We are Modron. We are Quadrone. What is Quadrone? Within our race, we are identified as type Quadrone. What is Modron? We are Modron. Our race is identified as such. I have some questions. What is this place? Rubikon Dungeon Construct. What is that? The Modron frowns at you, then glances about the room. We should know. We are Modron. We are part of the whole. Information not available. Address your query to the engineer. Where do I find the engineer? The Modron glances about. We do not know. Information not available. We are confused. All right, I have questions. The creature continues to look at you blankly. State your question. What are you doing? Awaiting instructions. Instructions for what? The Modron gives you a blank look. Instructions for what tasks need to be performed. What tasks? Just what is it that you do here? The Modron frowns at you, then glances around the room. We should know. We are Modron. We are part of the whole. Information not available. Address your query to the engineer. All right, other questions? No, never mind. Bye. Which one is the engineer? Hello? Am I actually going to need to talk to all of them? Greetings? I have questions? What are you doing here? Oh. It pauses. Contemplating. Thinking. Answering your queries. It frowns at you. What are you thinking about? Life's many mysteries. It falls silent. I have some questions. Who are you? The creature gazes at you for some time before answering. Uncertain. Confusion exists. What do you mean? Don't you know who you are? No. Uncertainty exists. At times. I don't remember who I am either. I sympathize with you. It reaches out and touches your shoulder gently. After a moment, it takes the hand away. What the fuck? This Modron is weird. All right, the creature continues to look at you blankly. State your question. What are you? Our race is known as Modron. We are from the plane of law. Mechanus. Mech-anus. Mech-anus. What can you tell me about Mech-anus? A place of laws. Many laws. Very structured. Its voice fades to silence. Okay. What is this place? It glances about. A dungeon simulator. Doesn't work, though. It broke. It sighs. What happened? Uncertain. It stopped working. What's a dungeon simulator? The Modron glares at you, then sighs. It simulates dungeons. What do you think a dungeon simulator would do? How did it break? Okay, I had some questions. Never mind. Goodbye. Why is this one so odd?
All right.
It has emotion. Modron. Okay, yep. Looks at me. Greetings, monotone. State your question. What are you doing here? Contemplating. Yeah, a lot of these are weird then. Okay. Who are you? Uncertain. What are you? Okay. What can you tell me about Mechanus? Nope, nothing. It may actually be worth talking to all of them because they all deliberately have the same name. Oh. Greetings! It stares at you blankly. I have some questions? Its gaze never falters as it continues to stare at you. Can you answer some questions? Emotionless eyes blink at you as it continues to stare. Okay, farewell. This one? Greetings? I have some questions. Who are you? We are Modron. Your name is Modron? Okay. Okay, what are you? Modron, okay. What is this place? Okay, what is the dungeon construct thing? Oh. This is the Rubikon Dungeon Construct Project. What exactly is that? The Modron begins to emit a soft humming sound as it answers you. Rubikon Project. Goal is to determine the dynamics, both social and asocial, surrounding the environment commonly construed as a dungeon, and to attempt to explain the aberrations that tend to occur in such environments. What aberrations? Queries to be answered. What attracts people to dungeons? Why do people often seek to enter them if they are places of such danger? Why are dungeons there in the first place? What are the dynamics of a workable dungeon? We do not understand. It pauses. I do not... Interesting. I'd like to try out one of these dungeons. You started to say I instead of we. Let's see if we can catch it. The Modron gives you a concerned look and glances about the room. You are in error. We are Modron. We are the whole. We will not discuss this. All right. I'd like to try one of the dungeons. I know what I heard. You started to say I. The Modron frowns at you. You hear a hint of anger in its voice as it answers you. No, we are Modron. We are a part of the whole. We will not discuss this further. An angry buzzing fills the room, then subsides. All right, I'd like to try out one of these dungeons then. There is a significant pause before the Modron answers. Request denied. Project halted due to accident. What accident? Dungeon construct became unstable. Cause uncertain. Fail safes activated. Causing dungeon to collapse. Cause uncertain. Portal lens malfunction causing contact with home plane of Mech Anus to be severed. Cause uncertain. Reset of dungeon necessary. Then why don't you reset it? Reset can only be initiated by Project Director. Project Director disintegrated. Oh no. Portal lens has malfunction and contact with Mech Anus severed. Cannot acquire replacement director from Mech Anus. Let me get this straight. You can't reset without a director, but you can't get a director without resetting? The Modron looks worried and begins to fidget. Assessment correct. Project halted. Look, I'm an adventurer, and I've been through some dungeons in my day. Why not let me be your director? The room is suddenly filled with a buzzing sound that just as suddenly subsides. Assistance welcome. You are now Project Director. Advise on next task. Okay, reset the dungeon. Initializing reset. The room is filled with a low thrumming sound that can be felt rather than heard. Collapsing existing dungeon. The sound rises in power until the floor begins to vibrate. Initializing new dungeon. The sound rises in volume until you think your head is about to explode. Suddenly the room goes quiet. Reset complete. Dungeon construct status. Easy. Awaiting further instructions, Director. Okay. I have some questions. The creature continues to look at you blankly. State your question. Who are you? What are you? What exactly is Rubikon capable of? I want to create a dungeon to explore. Are there any dangers associated with Rubikon I should be aware of? Who are you? We are Modron. Okay. What are you? We are Quadrone Modron. Okay. Other questions? What exactly is Rubikon capable of? Rubikon is capable of forming a series of rooms, linked in such a fashion to form what is commonly referred to as a dungeon. Each dungeon can have one of 3 difficulty settings, easy, normal, or hard. The dungeon is then populated with monsters, traps, and treasure, according to the difficulty level chosen. After creation, the dungeon can be fully explored. The Modron pauses. Alternate capabilities are available via the portal lens. What alternate capabilities? Rubikon can form a gateway to other locations by temporarily attaching itself to known existing portals. This effect is known as a portal lens. This allows use of the portal from within Rubikon without traveling to the portal location. So if I know of a portal, I can go to its destination from here? Correct, Director. Okay, I have some questions. Are there any dangers associated with Rubikon that I should be aware of? Yes, Director. We do not become separated from any companions, or do not become separated from any companions while in the maze. If the maze were to be reset, or a new difficulty setting chosen, anyone left in the maze would be killed. Oh, I see. I will not reform my party while in the maze. Anything else?
Updated my journal.
Yes, Director. Do not drop items or equipment in the maze. If the maze were to be reset, or any new difficulty setting chosen, any items left in the maze would be destroyed. I see. I will not drop anything important in the maze. Anything else?
Updated my journal.
He pauses to think for a moment. No, Director. I see. I have more questions. Okay. Can I use the portal lens to travel somewhere? The Flophouse, the mortuary. Oh, shit. The marketplace, smoldering corpse bar, lower ward, Clark's ward, sleeping stone catacombs. Holy shit. Okay. It's another form of fast travel. Well, there's the evil wizard who only shows up on hard mode. Is it worth doing normal? Or should I just skip to hard while I have resources still? I have questions. Okay. I want to create a dungeon to explore. Select difficulty level. It's set for easy now. Change it to hard. Collapsing current dungeon. The room fills with a low thrumming sound. Initializing new dungeon. The floor begins to vibrate, and then all is quiet. Dungeon created. Awaiting further instructions, Director. That's all for now. Okay, how about you, Modron, over here? You see a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs. Okay, yada yada. Greetings! The creature speaks with a monotone, sexless voice. I have questions. Okay, what are you doing here? Awaiting instructions. Instructions for what? Okay, farewell. Well, what the fuck? Okay, I guess we'll call it here for now. When next we return, we're going to go back through the dungeon on hard mode. Maybe we'll do it on normal as well, or medium. I don't know if that's worth doing, though. Right? Is that a spoiler to know if it's worth doing? I feel like it's not, but maybe it is. So we'll definitely go through on hard mode, because the dudes inside alluded to the super evil wizard being there on hard mode, right? And we'll at least do that. I feel like at the end of this, we're going to get a Modron, you know? Which we don't quite have... I don't know. Mort himself is already kind of like a comic relief character, but he's in like a satirical, sardonic kind of way. We definitely don't have like a comic relief character that's like fucking Curly from the Three Stooges, which I feel like we're getting at, especially with this music. All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.